How?
There we go.
We're live.
Okay, awesome. So this is our Monday night team huddle, and like I just shared, we really want this to be an interactive call. We're just going to be on here for about 27 more minutes. We're going to wrap it up at 8 p.m. And we want everyone, our intention is for people to leave this call in action and ready to go share our Finish Strong challenge with people in their lives.
Yeah.
Leverage that free enrollment promotion.
Woo!
I know we're all excited about. So to kick it off, I would love to hear from a few people. What does Finish Strong mean to you, specifically in terms of your business? But feel free to share if you've got a health goal you're really committed to achieving before the end of the year too. So let's hear from some of you. What does Finish Strong really mean to you? Yeah, Kylie.
Who was it? Okay, I'll go.
I know Kylie was going to share, but do you need to unmute? Go ahead and unmute, and then we'd love to hear from you. Then Eva.
Oh, I was going to go ahead and let Eva go. So Finish Strong for me this year, because I've been kind of back and forth. Like, I've nonstop been using Isagenix products, but like on my left up to my own devices, I'm all over the place. Like my extra meals, sometimes I'm on point, other times I'm not. And right now I'm in my second IsoBody challenge. So I really just want to create better habits. Like, I want to become a product of the product, create better habits, like have integrity with it, you know, because I have been all over them to take responsibility for that and out myself. But that's what it means to me, is just, you know, creating better habits, being more consistent, having integrity, and just feeling good and sharing that with others.
That's so awesome.
I love that so much. Were you going to say something?
I was. I just wanted to say, I think a trap that so many of us fall into, me especially, is that when I'm not doing something perfect, I feel like I'm completely out of integrity, and like I just go into my own hole and I don't share about it. And I think there's something really cool about having a breakthrough of your journey and being like vulnerable about that journey of your ups and downs, and like maybe not doing something so perfect, but still able to stay in a place of excitement and invitation to discovering like what that journey is going to ultimately look like for you, including the ups and downs. So I know that's something that I'm trying to break through with you, Kylie, but I think that's just such a cool and fun place to invite from, especially like what a great, you know, theme of Finish Strong, and what a great theme of like, it doesn't necessarily look like, hey, you got to sprint the entire way to finishing, but as long as you're just keep moving forward and finishing, finding that you are integrity to share about the journey. So like, I got a lot from that. So thank you for sharing that.
Totally. Yep. And we can all hear how taking that on, I think a renewed excitement around our product journey is such a powerful access to sharing with people, and which will help us finish strong in terms of our business too. So love all of that. Eva, were you going to contribute something to what Finish Strong means to you?
Rather. For me, it means two things. It means going to the really uncomfortable places that I'm very conscious of, very aware of, but just haven't been going to for whatever crazy reasons the little voice in my head doesn't want to allow me to go. So to go into those really uncomfortable places. But it also means for me, as far as health goals, I actually had one of my girls reach out to me and say she's taking on this running challenge, and she wants she might sign up for a like a 5K or a 10K or whatever. And I said, you know what, I'm going to totally do that, because it's something I've always wanted to do, but building stamina is really hard for me. Like, it just, I don't know what it is about my body, about my like respiratory system. It's not that strong. So it really takes a lot of effort, and I'm really committing to doing this because I want to have that experience of showing myself I can build that again, because the last time I did it was like 16 years old, and just go for it and have fun with it and get my booty into some kick butt shake.
Even more kick butt shape. I love it.
More kick butt shape.
Well, I love what you said so much about going to where you're uncomfortable, seeking out what's uncomfortable. And I think that really is always our access to next level results in any area, whether it be our physical performance or our business, doing the things that are uncomfortable. So awesome. Okay, one more person, and what we're sharing specifically, I'm going to mute a couple of people just while there's some background noise, is what does finish strong mean for you, specifically in terms of your business, but we'd love to hear if that ties into a product result as well. One more person who wants to share. What does finish strong mean? Hey, Stephanie.
We got Drew. Drew's over here.
Oh, Drew, go for it.
So I had a great call, yesterday with Lisa. And what finish strong means for me, she reminded me that commitment has nothing to do with how I feel. It has nothing absolutely to do with how I feel, right? And we've all had rough days. We've all had rough weeks, months, whatever, right? But that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm committed to. It doesn't have anything to do with what I'm out. And it certainly has nothing to do with my why. So, finishing strong, regardless of how I feel, regardless of what's going on in the election or anywhere else in my life, right? Because it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with my commitment. So that's what it means to me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got so much out of that. That commitment, just to reiterate what you said, commitment really has nothing to do with how we feel. And that really resonates with me and what Finish Strong is about for me, because there's a big difference between being interested in reaching a goal, whether my health or the business, and being committed to reaching that goal and doing what it takes. So powerful. Awesome. Well, for those of you who just joined, welcome, first of all. We're going to hang out here for about another 20 minutes. This is our Monday night team huddle, and the focus is going to change just slightly. For those of you who've been on calls in the past couple of weeks for the 90-day game plan, we really want this to be, there's always going to be someone, this week it's Elliot and I, kind of facilitating the discussion, but we really want to hear more from you. We want this to be a place where you plug in. Sometimes the call needs you, and maybe you're just on a hot streak and you're on fire, you're sharing, you're having new people join. Yeah, that. And you have things that you want to share, what's been working well. Some days, maybe all you can do is just show up and listen. And you just need to soak in some energy from this call. So just know whatever space you're in is perfect. And we are really just here to make sure that you leave this discussion feeling more freed up around your Isagenix business. So we're sharing on the topic of what does finish strong mean to each of us, and we had a couple people share about that. I want to segue a little bit and talk about, Aaron, do you have something like burning to share?
He's waving.
Or were you waving? Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, we definitely want to hear from as many people as possible. We all love each other. There's just like hands going everywhere. It's like a big family reunion. We have Minnesota, we have East Coast, we have all over California. So here's what I want to transition to next. So obviously this week we've got a couple of exciting things going on in the team. We are sharing and promoting Finish Strong, which is really just a fun way to invite people to have a look at what it is that we're doing. This is really an invitation to people in your life that this can be the year that they show up differently for their family and friends. They get to feel the way they know their body is designed to feel, regardless of holiday treats, and it doesn't have to turn into an excuse to let go of how they really want to feel. So we've got that going on, such an exciting opportunity. And then the other thing we have going on in tandem this week is a free membership promotion.
What?
Yeah, super exciting. Isagenix does this from time to time. It's pretty rare. It doesn't happen all that often, but we're blessed enough to have this free membership promotion to offer people this week. So it can be a really great opportunity just to follow up or touch base with someone who's shown interest in the past and just see if now is their time and if they're ready. So I'd love to hear from a couple of people. How have you been leveraging and sharing Finish Strong or the promotion? Let's hear what's working well for you.
Michael.
Yeah, just today, Jocelyn, so it wasn't even something that I even came up with. Jocelyn posted in Stronger Together about the challenge and the free membership this week. And I went through and I tagged people that I had talked to, I don't know, like probably within the last 2 months, maybe 3 months. And out of that, 4 conversations have now been generated. One I just had before I got on the call tonight. And then 3 more I have this week. So people that are like, yeah, I want to know more about that. Let's talk. And really, it was so easy. Like, and I was literally like, I was looking through my Facebook. Who do I know? Who have I been talking to? Looking through my contact and just tagging them in that post. So really simple.
How simple is that? That's awesome. Thank you. Yep. So there's been a couple of posts in the group. If you don't know exactly what Michael is talking about, just comb through the Stronger Together product page and you'll find there a couple of people posted the link. Such an easy way. If you've added family and friends to the group, you can just tag them, kind of a little nudge so that they see that that's happening this week. Awesome. Who else? Who has something that has been working well for you or you're excited to share?
I'll go.
Yeah.
So a couple things, of course, like whenever I'm talking to someone, I'm just mentioning like, I'm catching up with them. Hey, I'm doing this Finish Strong challenge. I'm really committed to ending the year, feeling better than ever. How would you like to feel finishing strong? So of course, just dripping it into family or friends on the phone. But then in terms of social media, I'm trying something new and I don't necessarily know how it will work, but for me it's just kind of a new fun way. So I created a photo album on my own personal page, and so I called it #Finish Strong 2016 Challenge. And the cool thing about photo albums on Facebook is that anytime you add a new photo to that album, it goes to the top of the time feed of the news feed. And I'm noticing a lot of people are seeing it because like I added one, for example, today with like a pumpkin protein muffin recipe. And several people are like liking it and commenting on it that aren't even on our team. So I'm just trying something new instead of just an individual post, write something in a photo and it goes down. I'm going to keep adding to that album because now they can be like, oh, what's this album? And see before and afters and see motivational quotes and see recipes. I'm interested to see what kind of things it does, but it's been fun, and it's a fun way for me to kind of stay engaged with the challenge as well.
I love that.
What a cool idea.
Thinking outside the box, and pictures are so visual. So that's a great way to share and have people see what we're up to. And someone else, who else wants to share something you've done today or this week recently to promote the challenge, promote the free enrollment? Do you have anything? I know you've been sharing.
I have,
excited about the challenge.
Mike, I see your hand. You got the floor next. Yeah, but just like Jocelyn, I just have been reaching out, inviting people to a Finish Strong health challenge for the remainder of the year. And a lot of people are interested in that. I don't think people like limping into the new year feeling awful, like generally how it goes for me. And I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of power to keeping it simple and just saying, hey, is this something that strikes a chord with you? I can give you more information. People seem to be, every single person who I've said that to wants information, besides the one person who didn't respond. So I guess that's not everyone, but it's pretty close.
Love it. Michael, you want to go next?
Yeah, I wanted to share one. Thank you guys for the Facebook Live that you did. That was so much fun, so easy, and very, very, very informative. And I had like 4 people. I had 4 people who attended that, and the follow-up conversations have been so because they had already had so much information from what you guys shared. So that was one thing that I plugged people into, that now I'm having follow-up conversations from that. And I would just, I don't know. And I'm not saying you guys have to do this. Like I could totally do this, but that's something that I see would make a difference also moving forward. Keep having those kind of like introductory calls where we can have new people come and check it out. Introductory Facebook Live.
Yeah, it was so cool to see. I mean, we've attempted to do something similar via Zoom before, but something about just having people be able to open up their Facebook, which a lot of people are on anyway. I think we had at the highest point 45 people watching live. And I know I had messages from others that I had sent to the video who watched it, watched the replay. So for sure, that's something that we plan to just do one more between now and the end of the year. What do you guys think? This was something that Elliot had this idea, and I've been thinking a lot more about it, of doing something similar, but for the business. Something that we could invite maybe those who are using the products just to, sort of in a really gentle way, but really kind of share the opportunity of residual income.
Yeah,
and
vision casting a little bit, and just sharing stories, what it's done for us. And I know we're committed to doing that Facebook Live continuously, because we just found it being really easy to invite to, and like Michael said, kind of like a soft way of being very informative for people who are interested. So
were you thinking of doing that live for business, like on the product page or a public page?
I was thinking of trying it out the same way we did, creating a public group. We invite people. Always ask people before you add them, but it can be a way to follow up with even people who've been really loving the products, just saying, hey, hop on for 20 minutes. Maybe it would be something just kind of sharing about, let's clear up what residual income is and isn't, or what network marketing is and isn't. Just have people come away feeling like, oh, I could do that. Not get too technical, but really just kind of share. I feel like, again, people out there are looking for residual income. They are looking for what we have to offer. And there's just so much misinformation about what it is and isn't. Mm-hmm. So that's something we're just brainstorming how we're going to leverage, finish this year strong. So we'll put that together. Tonight we'll have a date for you on the next product opportunity, Facebook Live, as well as one specifically business focused. Yeah, Michael.
Just to piggyback off of what Elliot shared, and it really about introducing from like a business perspective. Something that I've been doing this week and last week was it's been via Facebook message, but I've been saying that, like asking, I'm like, what do you do for a living? Because I love the energy you're putting out. Like I love your posts, and I think you would be great at what I do. And then I'll end it with some kind of like compliment. Like at Halloween, I was like, and by the way, awesome Halloween costume, or something like that. And people have been so receptive to that. Like being honest about, I think you'd be awesome at what I do. And then leaving like a genuine compliment. And they're like, it's oh my gosh, thank you. What do you do? And then I'm like, I'd love to share with you. Do you have an opportunity to talk in like the next couple of days? Or can I plug you into my Facebook group? It's like, it's been so easy.
I love that.
Awesome.
So much fun. Great. Someone else have something that's been working for you, or, if you want to share an area you felt stuck, or gosh, how would you guys reach out to this person I've had on my heart? We can kind of start to support each other in that way too. Anyone have a victory from this week? Or
could I share something?
You sure can.
And I think, Dawn, maybe you were undoing so you can share too, real quick, but I'm just so freaking pumped that Natalie and Stephanie are on this, their first time. And just for everyone to know, Stephanie was she was because she's on here. She was the girl that I was like, please join this. She's been enrolled for 2 years, and she's been the one that I'm like, when she gets it, oh my gosh, I'm going to be so excited. And then what got her really pumped was when Natalie enrolled last month and been having such an amazing product experience, that Natalie also is looking for another income stream. So they're excited, and just that they're on the call to me is dream come true. So I'm pumped. Don't give up on people.
Well, I just want to say that is so true, because I think that was one of the times Jocelyn was like laying on the floor with her legs in the air. If Stephanie could be on this team, I love her so much. This would be so great.
Just because I love you so much, Steph.
Yeah,
Nothing like making it weird.
Sometimes the truth is weird.
Yeah, I have no idea what that must have felt like, Josh.
That sounds very familiar.
I love it. Dawn, were you going to share something?
Yeah, and then I got so excited hearing what Jocelyn had to say, I kind of forgot. I think something is I've been reaching out to a lot of people that I haven't talked to in a while, trying to get them to talk to me on the phone. And this is via email. So sometimes I no problem, like have a call, it's easy, but other times I'm like, yeah, what's this? What do you want to talk about? And then I find that I'm stuck in a kind of an awkward place. And so I want to have a lot of phone calls in a day, but I'm having a hard time getting people on the phone. And I don't know if it's just that people don't do phone anymore or what, but on the good side of that is I've just amped up my volume of connecting with people, and I'm really excited about that.
Awesome job. Yeah, and we are living in this weird world where texting has taken prevalence over phone calls. I don't know, this is via email, it sounds like, not Facebook Messenger. Sounds like. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been experimenting with using like the voice texting or voice message via Facebook Messenger. I don't know that email has that feature, but I feel like that's sort of like the soft bridge to a phone call. It's like, oh, I can already hear your voice. So, but yeah, you're going to have some people, whether it's just they are busy with kids and jumping on the phone is really tough. I've definitely run into that too, but I think if you just, hold your posture firm that, hey, it'll be so much quicker, than going, because nothing takes more time than going back and forth via email. Just, really stand firm, like, hey, I've got this time and this time open, or, feel free to shoot me a text. Sometimes I'll have people shoot me a text with the times that are best for them, because that way at least now it's like, okay, I've got their number, so it's a little bit easier for me to kind of initiate that phone contact. But
I think one great way is just like saying, these products are so customizable that I really want to get a feel, and this is how I set people up in the best way, is to just talk to them about what their goals are. That way I can really accurately give you the best information. And then, I think that's just such a good way, because there are so many different products and there are so many different ways you could set somebody up, that until you have that conversation of what their goals are, you really can't be a good coach and you really can't set them up the right way. So I feel like that's just a great way. Just to throw it back on them. You really are trying to love on them, and you really are trying to set them up the right way. And that's I feel like people are a little bit more responsive to that.
Yeah. But you're not the only one. It's nothing personal against you. People are weird with the phone these days sometimes. Okay, so we've got about 3 minutes left. And I had something in my mind that literally just left. This brilliant idea that just went straight out the window. But I really am asking for all of your support. Everyone who is on this call, you're clearly here for a reason, and you are the leaders of this team. And those of you who are watching it in replay, what is going to have Finish Strong be the most powerful end to all of our years, both on the fitness side as well as in our team, having our team have massive momentum, is to have quality content and excitement flooding through the Facebook page. So if you don't already have a dedicated time of the day set aside to go in the product page, maybe put one great piece of content or share your favorite shake recipe. Share what
workout you're doing.
Yeah, a workout that you're doing. Share if you're having a moment of breakdown that day, share that too, and share how you're overcoming it. More engagement in the product page, and we really want you guys to get this is all of our pages. It's not Jocelyn and Aaron's, it's not mine and Elliot's, it's not Eva's page, it's not Drew's page, it's not Michael's page. Each and every one of us are leaders, and you are going to be seen as a leader the more you're posting and contributing in that page. So because Stronger Together is the home, I'll come right to you, Drew. Because Stronger Together is the home of this challenge, it only works if we are driving the excitement for the challenge by commenting, posting, liking, loving on people's posts in the group. Drew, what did you want to say?
And that's really what I wanted to say is, yeah, we can all post great content posts, and we need to be doing that, but loving on people, like we cannot love on people enough. We cannot post enough celebrations for people losing 5 pounds or whatever it is. Like it makes such a difference when I post a congratulations or I post somebody's achievement, guys. You can't do that too much. You really can't.
That's such a good point, Drew. And we don't know what it took for them to hit that. They could have had the hardest struggle getting there, and 5 pounds, 2 pounds, 4 inches, giving up pizza, not drinking Coke. That could be such a monumental breakthrough for them. They deserve that love. So I just love that. You can't love on them enough. And that's really what this is all about.
Yep, absolutely. Awesome. Yeah, Dawn said, yes, I'm committed to engaging more in the product page.
How?
Yeah, and this is really, like we said, for each and every one of you, because you are leaders, whether you're brand new and this is your first call, which we're so excited to have some brand new faces on here, or if you've been in Isogenics for a month, don't feel like you have to wait till you get to a certain point before you step into leadership and contribute in that page. It works better the more we all contribute now. So that's my challenge to each of you, and really my request is that we flood that page with more love, more support than it has ever seen before, and just totally take our
game.
Just that movement and our game. Not reading each other's minds right now. To the next level.
To the next level. Right? We're back on sync. Yes. Hey, who's committed? Yeah? Woo!
Awesome. All right, we love you guys. Have a fantastic evening, and let's all finish strong. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.